Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The plan today is to color an Easter page and yeah, my husband is at work. The boys are at school, so it is the perfect time for me to film this video. And I'm sitting here staring to the shelves, to the books, and I simply don't know which one to pick to color for Easter and do my color along this year. And I was flipping through a lot of books and I didn't know. I didn't feel it, and it is the worst thing that can happen, I think, because I have the time to film now. And so I decided that I just picked the first one in the row on my shelf and I will pick something in this one. Just to limit myself and make a decision, and I will do it on camera because otherwise I will never start coloring today. So it is in the Clara Markova book, the first one, because it was the first one on the shelf. And let's see if we can find something for Easter. And if I think about Easter, I will think about a lot of flowers. Springtime, right? And I will think about some Easter eggs or Easter bunnies, the little chickens, the little lambs. I don't know. We will see if I can find something fitting in it. It's the older work and it is more simplified, so it's perfect when I'm not really feeling very motivated and yeah, very early one. So far, I'm not seeing any Easter. This one I can put a little bookmark in and see. It's a bunny, sleeping bunny. See, the bunny isn't ready for Easter, like me. It's way too fast, so maybe this is the perfect one for this year. Not really feeling motivated yet to celebrate Easter. This one is beautiful with the blossoms. But I don't know how to color the right way the bottle. Color the bottle the right way. That's what I wanted to say. So doing it on a color along, I don't know, color and chat video. This one is also very springtime, I think, a little baby deer. Do we have to flip the rest of the book? I don't know. I think I will go with the sleeping bunny. Just because the bunny isn't really ready for Easter. Like me at the moment. So, yeah, let's go for it. I will color this one. Looking at this one, I don't want to color the hot air balloons. So I think I might paint them out. Yeah, let me see. How have I simplified this one? I painted out a lot of those and I think it's not really bothering me. So I might also paint out all those little ladybugs and just leave the leaves like I did on this page. Yeah, let's start basing and see what I will decide, otherwise I will be looking at the page and never dive in. I will do a brown bunny, so I pick up my Bear Sienna. I like to base with the Bear Sienna or the light umber, and I have my, Derwent, not Derwent, Prismacolor pencils next to me. And I have to find those colors because I want to use it on the leaves. First start with the bunny. Oh yeah, I don't know. This year, Easter is way too early for me. I'm not ready for it yet. I'm blinking with my eyes and the year is flying by. And in my head, Easter is always at the end of April, but this year it is at the end of March, just in the start of April. I will zoom you in a little bit. So it's way faster, and I'm not really ready for it yet. I don't know. I am too motivated to color all the things at the moment. And I think the distash was a really great boost to give my coloring motivation, I think. And I made so great progress in my coloring books so far this year. And yeah, being in March already, it is really strange. It really is strange. It's way too fast for me. It's a busy month for me, March. So yeah, maybe that's why the time is flying. I'm liking it to sit down, relax, start coloring some pages and yeah, have some relaxed time for myself. To clear out some of my headspace. Doing the D-stairs was clearing my headspace also a lot. Having less books in mind that need to get started, not really feeling motivated to color in and giving you this feeling. I cannot describe it. It was not really motivating. Putting me a little bit off my coloring mojo and removing them from my collection, it opened a lot of headspace. I was able to color and complete all my work in progress pages. That was a great thing for me, and having not all those little loose ends is also really great. I have little goals still. Well, it is a huge goal to have my mandala coloring book complete, but for this month I give myself a little break. I allowed myself a little break, and you never guess what happened. I find myself coloring multiple pages in the book. It is just ridiculous. And maybe just by allowing yourself this little break is getting you going again. I don't know how it's working, but it worked for me, and yeah, I'm not complaining about it. It is great to have some pages, even multiple pages complete in the book this month. So yeah. Let me start basing also the flower, and with Easter we got the purple colors, the yellowy colors, right? So, and I don't know yet which color, so maybe I have to start. And I think I found yeah, my line peel. It's in here because a different project. So that's okay. What was I saying? Let me start with the leaves because I know the colors I want to use. And then I can think about the color of the flower. Some part in me want a really bright poppy flower. Or a red, poppy red flower, I don't know. Can be beautiful. I don't know in combination with the brown if it will be that great. But we'll see. First starting to base it and yeah. So the mandala is one book to finish, and that's a big goal. I'm not able to color it completely this year. Then I have less time for my other books, and I really want to balance it out a little. I love all the books in my collection now, so I want to spend time coloring them. And I also have a lot of untouched books left, so I kind of playing with the idea in my head to give my untouched books a little bit more love. And sometimes I do little updates about them. My current pile of untouched books. I've done them a couple of times and I think I have around 34, maybe more, untouched books. So yeah, they need some coloring pages in them. I got them because I love them. I like the illustrations in them. I like to color them. I like to spend my time coloring the pages. So yeah. I hope to be a little better with it. Buying less books this year and yeah, gave them some extra attention. But March is a month for me that yeah, is getting some new books, always because of my birthday, and I get some of my birthday money and I will spend it on my hobby. So I did spend it on my hobby. And you might have seen the video already. I'm not sure. Then you know exactly what I got for my birthday. So the rest of the leaves. But yeah, Easter, it is really fast. Totally not ready for it. But I love celebrating Easter. The long weekend off with the boys. And we always have a nice breakfast together with the four of us. Of course, including some cooked eggs, some boiled eggs, I must say. Because when I was little, in school, we had this little song, and it means something like if you eat one boiled egg with Easter, it is not counting for an egg, and eating two boiled eggs, it's the whole counting for the half egg. So you have to eat three boiled eggs for the Easter breakfast to count as an Easter egg. And yeah, just a little tradition that we got. So I try to eat it. It's a lot, really, to eat three boiled eggs in the morning, and we will have some nice bread. And yeah, we are really enjoying it to bake them and having some nice celebration. I can remember that I had a great time with the breakfast when I was younger, so I hope my boys will have really the same memories when they grow up and they're looking back at it. And I love the fact that Easter is a very stress free celebration for us. It has nothing to do with family visits or anything. It is really just yeah, the four of us celebrating it and having time together and that's great. That's what I love about the Easter time. I'm simply not really ready yet for it. But at the same time, when I look outside and I see all those beautiful spring flowers popping up out of the ground, I'm thinking, yeah, Easter is here, spring is here, let's celebrate it. The base of all the leaves. And I still don't know the color of the flower. I think I will go for yellow. I'm not really a huge fan of coloring yellow. Only for some flowers, I like yellow. And then do a purple background, maybe. Doing something silly. Yeah, I might regret it because I also was playing with the idea of the poppy red. Let me find it. I think this is poppy red. Will I like it this way or yellow? This is more for the Easter, but this combination is making me so much more happy, so I go for this one. I'm sorry if you like the other color better. Let me check if this one it might be the same. 922. Yes, it's the same, so I will use my little pencil. Sometimes when I go travel, then I will replace all the small ones in my Prismacolor carry bag. It's by Derwent, but I keep my Prismacolors inside. So I won't run out of color if I decide that I need that color when I want to color, right? And at the end, I end up with a whole leaf or a sheet filled with all my smaller pencils. Those are not even nubbies yet. So when I can, I try to use them if I don't forget, to make some extra room when I need room in the carry bag for my real nubbies or new nubbies, or well, if it makes sense. I can show you the ones that I took out. I put them all here, all the smaller pencils, and replace them with bigger ones in the bag. But it's totally filled with all my little pencils. And I organized it last summer when we went to Sweden. So yeah, they are living there for a long time and they are still not used. So I don't know what I was thinking, that I was able to color the 3 weeks that we were on vacation. Looking back at it, it is funny. Especially when you are on vacation, you have less time coloring compared to being at home. Well, that's something that is for me, so yeah. And I think I like the red color that I've used. Let me just move it a little so you can see everything. I don't know if poppies really are great flowers for springtime. I think I see them more in the summertime. It's okay. It's my coloring book. I can do whatever I want in it. And I have little lines because I didn't put in a little sheet. Let me pick an extra sheet of paper. I'm so well prepared today. Not just a little sheet of copy paper to prevent the texture coming through. And I'm not really happy with it, as you can see. There will be more texture popping up, and I think it's because of the paint. It's not really totally flat. You can hear there's some resistance. So yeah, it's my own fault. I made a mistake to put the acrylic paint not really flat on the paper. Maybe I had to put more sheet of paper down, but no. I don't want to go downstairs. I just picked up my last one from the pile. So. I'm really thinking, what can I say? What can I tell you? I don't know. I was not really prepared today. I don't know. Sometimes I have days that I can talk and I feel inspired and motivated and I want to learn you something to share with you, and today I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I will sit here, I will color, I will enjoy myself, I will play with the pencils, not being too hard on myself and base something. Get some color to the paper and don't worry about the end results yet. I'm sure it will be okay. Maybe I can make a yellow background and create an extra Easter look. Might be beautiful. I think I can do it. With some nice acrylic paint. The paper in this book is really smooth. There's not that much tooth on the paper. But I can work with it. I can get away with it so far. So the other pages I think I've based first. Not sure. I think with the Neocolors. Let me. Yeah, it was based with Neocolors. And I think I've used Luminance on top. I think. Or maybe just Prismas. But creating a base layer with watercolor paint, you create a little extra texture on the paper and the pigment will go down really easy, and something I like. Sorry, it is squeaking. I hope you didn't hear it. Or maybe it is my hand on the paper. It's transferring a lot of the pigment. I won't edit anything out. I'm just sitting here. You get the real deal, and yeah, I hope you don't mind. How do you celebrate Easter? Do you celebrate Easter time with your family? Alone? Or do you like it? Or yeah. Please let me know. I have to turn the book a little. Otherwise I am sitting here twisted at the chair and yeah, creating some back problems for myself. I don't want to do it. I think shading those leaves will take forever. But it is all the same color, so if I figure it out, the right color combination, then it will be straightforward. I don't need a lot of thinking, I think. I guess. Okay, it's the base, the page. I will paint out the clouds. I'm sure I don't want them. I will start giving the bunny some extra shading. But first, a nice sip of my tea while searching for the right pencils. Oh no, I dropped my pencil on the floor. I think the last one I need is in here, yes. Maybe some of the French grey. I like the French grey for the fur. So, French grey 20%. I have my sienna. I based the bunny with. I have the light umber, the dark umber, and the espresso, and we will see if I can create something that I'm happy with, or that really not happy with a page. And yeah, that's okay. Sometimes you got pages that are not a favorite, and yeah, lately I'm okay with it. Really. And I accept it, and I don't have the feeling when something isn't turning out the way that I want to rip out a page from the book, remove it, and no. I keep it there and see it as my learning curve and something I learned over time. So that's good. Something positive. And I think Easter time is something positive for me. I don't know why. Maybe because of all the nice weather that's coming. You can see there's a lot of dots around the arm. And most of the times that's the place where I tend to put the shading. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you don't hear all the construction work that's going outside. I can hear it really clearly. And it is going for weeks already. So yeah, I cannot wait till it's over and not creating any videos for you. I want something for you to look at and listen to. I know some people are just listening to me rambling on over whatever is coming to mind, I think. And I appreciate it for the support. And I'm really happy that people are liking it and take time out of their day to watch my videos. And I really appreciate it. And I can see the subscribers going up. That's making me happy also. Because then there's more coloring love to share with others, right? Something I like. There are more people being happy with coloring and enjoying it, and that's nice. You can see I leave lots of the highlights, and I'm slowly building it up, and I don't really draw in every single hair yet. I will use my slice tool, I think. In the end, I have to sharpen it. It's got a little scratchy thing inside of the pigment. That's sometimes happening with Prismacolors, but also with Maluminance. I have sometimes scratchy bits inside or different pencils. And when I'm sharpening my pencil, I always think it's helping and get rid of the scratchy bit inside of the pigment of the core. So yeah. But I leave highlights and I will darken up the bunny a lot. When I'm using my slice tool, I have to go so much darker with my shading because I'm removing a little bit of the pigment. And if you remove some of the pigment and you color a very light fur texture, you won't see any difference. So I go a lot darker when I know I want to use a slice tool. Let me show you the slice tool. And I've used it before, so it's this one. It's got this ceramic blade and I simply scratch off some of the pigment to create hairs, and it's working great with color pencils. So yeah, something I like to use. And I will use later on in the video, I think. And if it's not in this part, maybe in the second part. But you will see. Try to do this whole page on the camera. I know some people like it. If I color everything, sometimes I simply over a page and I want to finish it on my own very quick and yeah, move on to the next page and show you something else. And yeah. I will go a little darker and I will try some dark umber, but I think it's really ready, so not sure if this is the right one to go for, but oh well, I picked it out. I will start coloring with it, and we always can use the eraser and start over. If you are not pressing too hard on the paper and put the tip of the paper totally away, burnish it away, and you will be fine. Keep in mind, if you want to erase something, you don't need to really rub it off, because then you're also damaging the paper tooth. So, the tooth of the paper, the paper tooth. Then I have an image of growing teeth out of the paper. It is just gross, but yeah. Sometimes my mind is going crazy on things. Do you think this little bunny got a very nice sweet dream? It's looking very cozy. Maybe it is done already with the Easter celebration. I don't know. Might be the case. And it is sleeping after the heavy breakfast with all the little breads and some Easter chocolates. I know some are hiding the Easter eggs, right? For the little kids to find them in the parks or in the backyard. So we never done it. Hide the little Easter eggs for the boys. They were not able to eat chocolate when they were little. So yeah. I did hide some of the little toy chickens. Those little miniature things to decorate with for Easter. Some people put them on the table or in their living room. And yeah, that was our Easter hunt, hide and seek. How will you call it? I don't know. This is the espresso color. Lately I love to shade with it. I think my pages turn out better when I start shading with espresso compared to not shading or shading with different colors like gray or black. I think the espresso creates a more natural look of the page. And I can see myself coloring in every direction of the fur, so I have to fix it before going in with a slice tool, otherwise I will create the hairs this way with the slice tool and then the underlayer is this way and the result won't really pretty. So I have to blend it in again with a lighter color. I'm sure I can fix it. Let me first use some beige sienna and see. Look at the result that I'm looking for. And I think I'm liking it. Coloring fur is really not my strong point. I think it's hard to color fur. I always have some trouble with coloring fur. I like coloring fur on grayscale images because a lot of the work is already done for you and I don't have to worry about the shading. I just can follow along with the artist. But yeah, discovered a lot of the earlier coloring books got less shading and guidance and you have to figure it out more for yourself. It's more challenging, even the page is more simplified and there is less on the page, so everything that's on the page I want to color it a certain way. I want to have the results that I'm happy with now. Yep. You can see even if it's not paper, it can take some layers. It's not that bad. It's not bad paper. And I just realized that every time when I do the color along that I go for a Clara Markova coloring book. Not only for the springtime, but also for the Christmas time or other seasons like Halloween. I think I did a Halloween page last year and yeah, it's okay. So let's use the slice tool and see if there is enough pigment. There is enough pigment. By scratching off little bits of pigment of pencil, you create little pieces of pencil dust on the page, and if you get rid of it, don't smudge it with your hand. Really. Then you will get the brown stripes everywhere. If you think you created too many little hairs, I don't know if I went the right way. No. You always can cover it up again with some pencil and I have to blend in a little bit. It's a lighter color around here. I'm not really happy with the result, so I will try it again, and let me brush off all the pencil dust and see what I've created on the page. And I just was thinking, there is not this little cute bunny thing on the bottom of it, but I missed it. Don't scratch too hard, then you will damage the paper. I simply get the slice tool loose in my hand. Then it's laying, so the little hairs are this way. And I will turn the book a little bit. It's really easy to create some extra to the page. And now I know it's not perfect today, and I'm okay with it. I want to create this way some lines. And I need the little brush to clean off some extra of the page. Then I need some of the dark color. I'm very quiet, I'm sorry, I'm concentrating. I don't want to put too much pressure on the paper. It is a knife, it is a blade, a ceramic blade, and if you really prayers you can cut the paper also with it. So that's why. Oh, it's falling off. That's okay. And then the ears, and then back to fixing. You remove it and add some extra pencils on top. I don't want all the hairs to stand out that much. I like it if there is some contrast. I hope you can really see it, what I've colored. See the texture. And I think I will end the video and color the flower next time and the leaves. I will think use some Prussian cream combined in the leaves and some more dark reds, very dark inside of the flower, and yeah, this little soft cotton bullet at the end of the little bunny. But yeah, for now I've colored this. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye!